if you talk of, look at Oboya. How can Oboya Road? Oboya, a road leading to my own local government from Aba or Hanko Road and all those roads, somebody will say, they have been, oh my God. I mean, it just shows the level of, illiteracy.
Anyway, hello, Right Honorable Senator Adolphus Wabara. We'd like to be specific here. And call is paid, by the way. But we also hear about loans. These are some of the lies that PDP people say are being bandied around. That the government of the day is, in Abia, is taking a whole lot of loans. And we also hear about rumors about militarization of the by-election. I don't know what your take would be on that.
Well, I mean, loans, loans, when you talk of loans, ask Buhari about loans, ask APC about loans. I mean, what loan would Abia State, go into that would not be, to the best interest of Abians? And, that's why we're having the roads. Of course, you don't expect our monthly subvention, to do all those things that we are doing there. And loans that are traceable, loans that are applied to projects. So that's what we are seeing in Aba now. So, I mean, they were there some years ago, 1999 to whatever year. They did not even address the issues in Aba. Don't forget that Aba people were throwing pure water, on those characters. Aba people were throwing pure water on those characters when they visited Aba. And they couldn't, they couldn't even walk into Aba freely. But our man walks into Aba freely. There's accountability, there's transparency. So call it loan. Of course, loan that, once you are able to trace loans, and those loans are, I'm sure you are referring to 27 point whatever billion. Of course, yes. Is NNPC not talking about 1.5, is it trillion dollars for
no, 1.5 billion, sir.
Oh, billion. Okay, thank you for correcting me. Thank you for correcting me. So, we politicians, we at times try to exaggerate this.
I like that.
1.5 billion, dollars for Parakot refinery. And somebody was talking yesterday. I was listening to him. They are going to do this. No, not detailed. And I bet you, sir, you will not see that 1.5 billion, dollars, doing anything in Parakot refinery. We will still continue to, to mess around. So, but here, this governor is accountable. He's transparent. He is honest, humble. And is at any time ready to say sorry if he made a mistake. But he's going by his own plans. He's done by his own plans, and we are happy. And I'm sure Aba people are happy. And not to bring in, I don't want to be too personal here. I don't want to be too personal here by mentioning names, although you can always add up and get to the total. So, we will not allow, people from somewhere, cause a principal officer from what is principal officer, chief whatever they call it, coming there to deceive Abians, and he knows he's deceiving Abians. They know that they are deceiving Abians, but they cannot come through that deceit, and because they want to camouflage whatever could happen to them, they want to use Aba now to score a point. No, Abians should not allow that. Our people should not allow that to happen. We will all be there that day to see. It's going to be a free and fair election. Free and fair election that, the result you will see will be in favor of PDP.
All right, let's digress a little bit, Right Honorable Senator Wabara. You've been there before as the number 3 man in the nation. This is a nation where we have a whole lot of associations. I don't know if there's a body of former Senate presidents. And if there is one, you people should be able to bear beyond partisanship on the government of the day to do quite a chunk of things, particularly the area where you originate from, Ukwa East, and we can extend it to West. There is a whole lot of infrastructure deficit, and we have those which concern the federal government. What are you going to say about those?
Yes, first of all, we do not have Senate Presidents, former Senate Presidents Forum, but we sure have Senators Forum. Senators Forum that is very active. But talking about, you see the way we all emerge as senators. I mean, as presidents of the Senate, you see that it will be a little bit difficult for us to have senators, Senate Presidents Forum. But we are in touch. Once you become a Senate President, you are not a Senate President for your party. You are a Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So we are in touch, and some of us are, 𝐸𝐾𝐑 is no more, 𝐸𝐻𝐻 is no longer there, and the foremost Senate President, Joseph Wires, is not, so, he is there now. So, and these other ones move from one party to the other, come back, and so we are not together at all. We are watching ourselves before we can indeed establish, former Senate Presidents, forum. But we have the Senators, forum.
Okay, and if I may come in quickly now, I talked about the infrastructure deficit and if the Senators Forum, more so that the southeastern part of Nigeria has had a fair share, from 𝐸𝐻𝐻 to you. Let's talk about the late Chuba Okadibo, we have Anyim, we have Nnamani, and all that. That is formidable, and today as I speak, from the southeast, you are in different parties. Is there a position you guys can take to ensure that some of those things, particularly that area where you come from, where we have oil, in abundance, where we have roads that are not constructed belonging to federal government, left, right, and center? That's what I'm saying.
Yes, fine. I don't know what you mean by roads belonging to government, right, left, and center. You see, politics is no mathematics. Politics is no mathematics, and when the fact that you are Senate President or whatever does not give you that leverage, over issues. Politics must always be there, and in politics 2 + 2 usually, in fact, it will be difficult for you to add up 2 + 2 to be 4 in politics, but in mathematics, yes, you get that. But the point I'm making here is that you talked about Nnamani. Nnamani was the man who was there, to kill Tetem. But today he's you can, if you now want to chart the course of his politics, you find that maybe that was even a mistake. One has to be stable. He's in APC. He's my very good friend, and he was my successor, in office. So, with these difficulties, if you will agree with me that it will be also difficult, to come up with something very reasonable in terms of infrastructural development. Southeast, let me tell you loud and clear. That we have not been forgiven. We have not been forgiven. So, whatever we are getting now through the instrumentality of governors like our able governor, 𝐸𝐾𝐳 𝐈𝐧𝐭, a very young man, very young and vibrant governor. It's just by the grace of God. It's just by the grace of God. We sit down there and be talking, but we don't know what these guys go through. We don't know what these guys go through. The type of hatred, the type of we have not been forgiven. So, and that translates to all other, sectors. Call it infrastructural development, call it politics, call it becoming, bringing up an Igbo, president. This all, but then what we need is patience.
All right, Right Honorable, I'll have to come in again. Now, we keep hearing of they have not forgiven us. We hear of marginalization. I, as a person, if you permit me to express a little opinion, I'm against. I'm against this majority-minority thing in a country where we should be one. Now, when shall we have a situation where the institutions are stronger than individuals or groups, such that